Okay, I don't know what Mediatonic is doing anymore, honestly, but this is a huge issue that seriously needs to be addressed. Right now, Solo Show is missing 48 rounds. Yep, 48. Oh, and Squads is missing 55, and Duos is missing 57. I did make a video before about the last event round pool, but honestly the issue is worse than it first seemed, and the round pool is even more limited in this event. So in Season 2, for certain events and stuff, Fall Guys round pools have started to be limited when that's really not necessary. During the season launch event, 321 Space, there were somewhere between 13 and 30 rounds removed from Solo Show, depending on how you look at it with team games and that kind of thing. Squads and Duos also have the same problems, arguably even worse, but most of you said you play Solo Show most often, so that's what we're going to talk about first in the video, and we'll go over to Squads and Duos later. Since the season launch event is already over, I'm not going to go into too much detail about those round pools. However, the current event, Hatsune Miku / Sound of the Future, has seriously limited round pools that do need to be discussed. Quite honestly, I do feel like this is killing the game. Well, obviously that's an exaggeration, this game isn't going to get killed overnight or anything, but I am slowly starting to play the game less often with these limited round pools. Okay, I think you get the point now. It's time for me to list every round that's currently not in the game because of our Hatsune Miku event. When playing Solo Show, the following maps will be removed and you can't play them in Solo Show: Airtime, Basketball, Bean Hill Zone, Big Shots, Block Party, Bounce Party, Bubble Trouble, Button Bashers, Egg Scramble, Egg Siege, Fall Ball, Full Tilt, Gate Crash, Hexaring, Hit Parade, Hoarders, Hoopsie Daisy, Hoopsie Legend, Jinx, Night Fever, Lily Leapers, Penguin Pool Party, Penguin Pursuit, Perfect Match, Pixel Painters, Power Trip, Rock and Roll, Roll On, Roll Out, Royal Fumble, Seesaw, Ski Fall, Slime Climb, Snowball Survival, Snowy Scrap, Speed Circuit, Star Chart, Some Fruit, Sweet Thieves, Tail Tag, Team Tail Tag, The Swiveler, Thin Ice, Tiptoe, Tiptoe Finale, Track Attack, Treetop Tumble, Volleyfall, and War Guys. Yep, all those rounds are gone for the duration of this event. This event goes on until October the 3rd, so yes, these maps will come back afterwards, but that doesn't mean this won't happen again in the future. It already happened 2 events in a row without a break between them. As soon as one event ended, the next one started. The regular Solo Show round pool hasn't been here since September 14th. All of this info is from SG Muffins on Twitter, by the way. She made a document with the round pool, so huge shout out to her. All the info in this video is from her. And I'm not going to read all of these out, but these are the rounds that are remaining in Solo Shows. So this is the full list of the rounds that you can still play. So luckily, these are all still here, but all the rest of the levels, as I just mentioned, they're gone for this event. And before you comment, I am aware I listed team games and Sweet Thieves and stuff like that, which wouldn't be in Solo Show anyway, as well as some other rounds that were removed due to bugs such as Airtime and Bean Hill Zone. However, my point still stands. There's this many rounds that should be in the game, but yet they just aren't. And some of the removed rounds I don't like playing. I'd rather not play Seesaw and Tiptoe and whatever. I'm sure you also have some of those rounds that you don't like, and you're happy that they're gone. But the thing is, every round has got to be someone's favourite, or at least a round that they enjoy playing. I love rounds like Royal Fumble and Penguin Pool Party, which most of this community does dislike. But just focus on the main point of the video, please, that removing this many rounds for basically no reason is just absurd. Quick credit to Mediatonic though. Yesterday they did add a few finals back after people complained about this variety. That is good, and that's a good step in the right direction, but it's still really not enough. Still so many rounds gone, and for what? Because they don't have the Miku event collectibles? There's still over 20 maps in the game that do. But if that's really a big deal to them, just make the event a sideshow instead of shoving it into core shows and ruining the variety there for people who just want to play the game normally. I am going to get onto the duos and squads round pools in a moment, so bear with me, but I do have a big ask for all of you watching this video first. Spread this message around. Sharing this info with friends or around the Fall Guys community, make sure everyone knows how stupid this is, and more importantly, make sure Mediatonic hears those complaints. They need to know that we don't want this. You don't even have to share this video itself, just spreading the word is enough. Though also just taking 2 seconds to like the video will help too, because then YouTube will show it to more people. Also feel free to subscribe while you're down there. But anyway, time for duos and squads round pools. These are actually even worse than solos, as I mentioned at the start of the video. Squads is missing 55 maps and duos is missing 57. There's no real way to justify this. Let's just start by listing every round removed from squads, which is definitely going to take a minute. So in squads, the following maps are removed during the Miku event: Airtime, Bean Hill Zone, Big Shots, Blast Ball, Block Party, Bounce Party, Bubble Trouble, Button Bashers, Egg Scramble, Egg Siege, Full Mountain, Frantic Factory, Fruit Shoot, Full Tilt, Gate Crash, Hexagon, Hexaring, Hit Parade, Hoarders, Hoops Legends, Hoverboard Heroes, Jump Club, Jump Showdown, Night Fever, Leading Light, Lillipers, Lost Temple, Penguin Pool Party, Penguin Pursuit, Perfect Match, Pipe Dream, Pixel Painters, Power Trip, Rock and Roll, Roll On, Roll Out, Royal Fumble, Seesaw, Short Circuit, Ski Fall, Slam Climb, Snowball Survival, Snowy Scrap, Speed Circuit, Star Chart, Stomping Ground, Some Fruit, Sweet Thieves, Tail Tag, The Swiveler, Thin Ice, Tiptoe, Track Attack, Tree Trap, Tumble, Volleyfall. Wow, that is a lot. Since the duos round pool is very similar, I'm not listing all of that. The only difference is that basketball and full ball are also removed from duos, since in squads they're used as finals and duos doesn't have team games as finals. Right, and just so that you know, the full round pool, this is all the maps that are remaining in squads for the Miku event. Not a lot, is there? And again, duos has those 2 extra rounds removed, so here's the duos round pool if you need that screenshot or whatever. Reminder, we've had limited round pools since September 15th and they're not going back to normal until October the 3rd. Really makes me not feel like playing solos duos the squads anymore. I've just been sticking to sideshows after completing my daily challenges, but even the sideshows recently have been pretty weak. Most of them are squads or multiple winners or just overall boring, which I haven't really felt like playing much of. Okay, so while sideshows aren't really the main topic of this video, I do want to quickly mention, just to prove my point, just how bad these shows have been, at least in my opinion. Obviously some of these shows you might like, but you've got 3-2-1 space, okay, fair enough. Fall Ball Cup, I mean, it's literally just Fall Ball. Personally, I don't like that round. Ski Fall High Scorers, again, if you don't like Ski Fall or don't want to play it as a final, then this isn't a good show. And also, it's multiple winners, so you only get like 5 shards, I believe, for winning. Extreme Squads, okay, this is a good show, but 2 things. It's squads, and also Mediatonic forgot to add back the rounds that were removed at the end of last season due to some bugs on Switch that you might be aware of. Sweet Thieves is actually a pretty good mode, but the thing is here, we've played Sweet Thieves so many times already, and I'm not going to go through all of these, but like here's the other shows. You can see, yeah, there's some good ones in here. My personal favorites would be Survival of the Fittest, Slime Climb Time maybe, Extreme Solos is definitely a good one, but the thing, you get the point, okay? There's not too much variety in here. Some of these shows are oddly specific or whatever, and yeah, but let's get back onto the topic. All those rounds are removed from their respective core shows, solos, duos or squads, and the only way to still get them is in customs or specific sideshows that just so happen to contain those levels. Both of which are obviously inconvenient and unlikely and whatever. Again, I urge you to share this information around the community and with friends. I think this is really important and Mediatonic needs to know that we want our favourite maps back. Well, once again, huge shout out to FD Muffins on Twitter for all of the info in this video. Please make sure to follow her. Obviously this video would not exist at all without her. You can click here if you want leaks about the most upcoming Season 2 collabs, or click on one of these other videos if they interest you more. Thanks for watching, remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!